boy. Hello YouTube, fellow mystery hunters. Doing a live right now because I don't got time to be editing a video or none of that stuff. Like, my life has become so busy. I gave up the hunt, and this new DLC right now we have over here, which I love the reference to Trevor right there, to the helicopter he steals from the FIB. There's more hints, highlights to the Chilliad mystery again, yet again. I don't know. Last I saw and found, I think it was the 3/8 cast in the shadows at 1300 hours. There's like 4/8, which is the like old discoveries I made back then when I was on the hunt. Like, I didn't have much to do back then, right? So here at right in this place right here, 1300 hours, you get 4/8 cast in the shadows in the windows at 1300 hours, right? I can't tell. It's on one of my old videos where I found this out. Like, nobody when I found this, nobody, I looked up everywhere, nobody ever saw this, pointed this out, so I made a video about it. Only awkward thing I found about this place is that if you go straight up, it'll end right where the sunken UFO is. Right? That was the only obvious thing I ever found about this place. It's smack dead straight to where the sunken UFO is. I never got no attention about it. I try to go to big YouTubers, so maybe can help me clear this out. Since it was not their discovery, I felt kind of like ignored. I know I went like kind of crazy at first, that like I wasn't unsure like what the hell I just found, but I tried to seek for help, right? Let's see if we can clear that out. And then I made a little bit more digging and research, and then one of the obvious things is that right here you get this symbol right here, and that is Earth. And then on the other side of the mountain you get the exact same thing, symbolizing Earth in accordance to the I Ching. It's somewhere around this edge over here, right? And then we get fire, thunder, lake from the I Ching. I mean, this is the lake. The only thing I found about here is, like, as for fire, this was the only fire right here. And awkward enough, there's like a TV there. There's a few other places that there's like a outdoor TV. I think one of these houses around here has the outdoor TV. And then right next to the right here, you get the yin yang symbol. There's a yin yang symbol right there, and the other yin yang symbol is in the hippie camp. Where is it at? Right here, hippie camp. There's a yin yang symbol there. The only two yin yang symbols I ever found in the whole map. One is in the hippie camp, and one is right here, this location right here, which you get like the chess piece back here. But the reference you get is the Dax. When you go to the Ron place, you get Dax telling you about, do you know about the eggs in Mount Chilliad? I'm like, what? And then he's like, dude, Lab Rat, he's like, I don't know, dude, he kind of looks like the brother of Omega, if you ask me. It's kind of weird how the Lab Rat looks like, he obviously looks like kind of like Omega, like a brother of Omega or something, a relative to Omega, because then he's like, oh, you should like start, he goes like, you should share the light or something like that. But the weirdest reference he makes, as soon as you go there, over there to the meet, when Ron calls you on this update, you have to come over here, right, to the store, and then You show up in there, and then this Dax dude, he's like, oh, do you know about the eggs in Mount Chilliad? That kind of like catch me, dude. I don't know if they put something in the story mode. I haven't been able to track on that. And there's like kind of awkward things you see in the shadows. Like that right there looks weird from over here. Looks like a face right there. Looks like a mural or something. Like the moon plays out shadow. That's literally a face, dude. If you can't recognize that, that's literally a face right there. Right there. That's a face right there. That's like somebody holding a scepter or something. Look at it. Right there. You have to play with the distance, angles. I don't know if it's about the shadows or things you see in the mountain itself. And then one day I was doing a mission with a friend. I always keep a lookout, you know, looking from afar to see if I can see these things in the shadows and stuff like that, right? But I can't, like right now, I totally forgot where I saw this. It was in an afternoon. The sun was about to go down in that direction. The sun was about to go down. And then I was flying somewhere around here. I noticed because of the tree line. And I swear to God, I saw a monkey face, dude. If I ever catch that again, I'm going to start compiling a video. Like, I'm doing a commentary right now. I'm doing live because I don't have time to edit a video. Like, seriously. I've been wanting to get back on this hunt and keep looking for stuff that... I know there's still stuff that is still to be found. But most of the easiest things has been found right now. But, like, there's more to be found. And I can't seriously tell where I saw this monkey face last time. It was somewhere around this rock face. There was this specific angle in the evening, in the afternoon, that you literally see a freaking monkey face on the side of the mountain. I think it has to do with this right here. I think it has to do right there. This mountaintop, sometimes in the afternoon, depending on the shadow and the lighting, you see a monkey face right there. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. You can see kind of like the head right there. I can't, like, I would have done a chopper. This is the head right here. And then you see the eye sockets right there. Yeah, that's it. There's a specific time in the afternoon. I can't remember if it's like 1300 hours. The sun is like going down on that direction. The sun is going like down in that direction. And when you fly by over here, you keep looking at the mountain. There's going to be a specific angle where you clearly see it's a monkey face. Like, literally a monkey face, dude. I was like, I swung back around. I did a swing back around. Boom. And then I flew again right next to it. And I'm telling my friend, yo, do you see what I'm seeing? He's like, what? Look at over there. That's a monkey face, dude. And he's like, holy shit, you're right. It plays out right here. And it has to do with the light and the shadows. Yeah, so... And one of the things I want to point out when I was doing these missions, there's this mission. You have to go and get some chemicals. After you get the chemicals, you come over here to this location right here. Their door's not there right now, but on this location, you're gonna get 2 Epsilon vehicles right here. It's a Sentinel and Michael's car, the Obey. An Obey and a Sentinel. You get them parked right here. Then there's a door right here, and it teleports you over to the wheat farm. After you go to the wheat farm, you have to pour the chemicals in a container, and then after you pour the chemicals in the container, when you're about to run out, when you activate the sprinklers, that stuff gets sprayed on you. And when you walk out, you start seeing all kinds of things and UFOs and shit right here. And then you go crazy shooting. And then it's just like, I don't know, it's like awkward. And then I'm telling my friend, yo, why don't we do something? Go back outside, so the sprinklers don't hit you. And then he stood up here in a pile of boxes. I got the picture, but I can't, like, I haven't figured out how to work on this PS5 yet. So he stood right there in a crate of boxes, and then I'm seeing like a UFO up there, and then there's like this UFO, this aliens doing the mind control thing. I think there was the one back there as well, and then clowns started to like come running up on me with bats and stuff. So I go around crazy killing them, and I'm asking him, what do you see? What do you see? And he's like, dude, you're by yourself, crazy, shooting at all directions. And I'm like, you're not seeing nothing? And he's like, no. And then he sends me a picture, and it was just by myself. When I was seeing all of these things by the effects of the chemicals, what a time train go by. When I'm under the effects of the chemicals trying to kill all these clowns and aliens and whatnot in this location, he's just like standing there watching me just like aiming everywhere, and there was nothing there. But I was the only one seeing all of that. So that kind of like hit me in the back of the head. Because Trevor's the one that always gets, he always ends up in random locations and whatnot, so. But I highly doubt it has to do with like literally eggs. I know it could be Easter eggs, but it's not literally like eggs, like alien eggs. He just mentions, have you seen the eggs in Mount Chilliad? Oh, you gotta see gotta let them know about the light and the enlightenment and all that stuff again. Like, what the hell is going on? Because you know you get those symbols around here. In the back of the, I think it's somewhere around here. You get these symbols, and I always thought that they have to do with light or something. Where's that symbol at? I forgot. There it is. Did you see that? People's mistaken this symbol with a UFO the whole time, and I never took it as a UFO, because there's also one. You better say right there. There's also one on the top of the mountain, under the thing that it says, "Come back once your story is done." Right? And then there's like that red thing right under there. But I never took this as a UFO symbol. I always took it as the sun, right? And obviously enough, the sun comes from that direction. So there's got to be a shadow Easter egg somewhere around the mountain up there that you're going to be able to see. But I've stuck days back here looking at shadows and whatnot, and I never noticed anything awkward. I never noticed anything awkward being played by the shadows up there. So, I don't know. It's just like, the only one I noticed with the shadows thing, let's see if I can find it. There's one back up here as well. This thing ain't getting high enough, but let's just hope I don't fall. I think it's up here. Right there. Like the same symbols in the hippie camp as well, in the alien camp, where the wow thing is at. Like, that has to be seen as rain. Like, when it gets wet, maybe something gets played out in this rock face. I don't know at what distance, at what kind of angle, at what perspective or something. It's just, I find it weird. And these same symbols are also right over here, which a lot of people know about that. I know this is like, but I gotta go to the story mode and revisit, look around, and try to come back at key times and hours. There's another hidden symbol up here, which everybody knows of. The first one that was ever found, which is kind of awkward. This looks like the stairs of the Vinewood Boulevard right here. There's like on top of this, there's like this it's like, I don't know, it's a round thing that when you look at it, you look like the exact same thing, something with a crisscross stairs and a temple on top of it. But I don't, everybody thought like that's like a UFO shooting a beam down. No, it's like, to me it's like you gotta walk a certain path or something. I don't know. Most of the stuff was cut off, so the update that was supposed to be the Doomsday update, where the that missile silo got added on the online, that was supposed to be for the story mode, DLC that they were supposedly gonna do. They never did it. They yet again, I bought the PS5 version, the story mode of the PS5 version. I bought it because they were stating that it was going to be an expanded, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna add stuff to the story mode. They retracted from that, and then no, it's not gonna be expanded. It's just gonna be enhanced. I'm like, after I bought it, so it was just like a marketing move to just sell the stupid game again. Why did I just got lagged out right here? What the hell's going on? Yo, that was, I never lagged on this spot right here. That was awkward. I never lagged up here. And then you can see this one, like, this is the one, I believe it's like a sun symbol, a sun sign, because this is like, oh, there it goes. Shit.
You should.
This is the one I take as the sun, because if you can see there, it's like half of it there, and it looks like, okay, so it's half of it, so it's like when the sun goes over the horizon. That's what I get off of these symbols. It's not having to do with UFOs, because there's no UFOs along all of these symbols around the mountain. And I've never triggered any random event or nothing up here. So it's got to be something played by the shadows. And when you stand over by the gas station, in the gas station, there's another symbols out there, right in the oil drops. There's like this awkward signs. When you stand over there and you look at this direction in the face of this mountain, there's gonna be appear what it seems to be like a swirl on the mountain. When I saw that, I thought it was gonna be like some sort of rune stones. Thanks to that, I found out about Odin in Lester's house. So it has to do with, it just has to do a trick with shadows or something. That thing went all the way down there. It slipped all the way down over here. So, but this is the only mission that really got me. Thanks to my friend that he waited outside, and I was like, okay, I want you to tell me what you see. And he's like, I don't see nothing. You're just there, just shooting around like crazy. And I'm like, dude, I'm seeing, because he did it with me once, and we both went through the thing. And he's like, what the hell is this? Why? And since we already done it, and we went back to do it again, I'm like, okay, wait outside. I want you to tell me what you see. And then I was the only one in the high, shooting at the clowns and aliens and all that stuff. And he's like, okay, there's nothing out here. It's just you shooting that stuff. But I already looked at in most of the places, most of the key places from mysteries and stuff like that. I went back up there. I revisited. The only thing I did revisit it to see if there was some sort of change was a UFO, but there was no change. And you also get the symbols around here in the crazy cave, I call it. See, give thanks, praise him, blah 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 blah, and that's the sun. And so then you get those oval shapes over there, right? in the mountain, and you get the round symbols over here. Obviously, the one up, this one is the sun up there. That one is like the sunset as well. That's this. Oh, I caught a figure up here. I haven't done that yet. I had to start over in this account since I moved the other account to PS5. So I started. They wiped off the one from PS4, and I started all over again. So you get the sun right there. So, and then this is one of the references that everybody went crazy looking for it, and I found out. It says right here, see the eye? I'm going to show you right now on this live that I'm going to show you why nobody has seen the eye. Because the eye is not anywhere where you can look at from this very spot location or from the very top of the Alturas camp. Alright? There is literally no eye you can see from this perspective. The guy... Damn it! No! No, I can't go back over there. I hope they disappeared. Did they? Yes. Oh, don't spawn. There's literally no place from over here. You can stand here for days, hours, whatever you want. You're not gonna see no eye. Alright? The only thing was the Ford Zancudo jet that he goes like through this swing around right over here. That's the only thing you're gonna see up here. You're never gonna see the eye. Why? I'll show you why. Because it's the exact same way how I found the I Ching. You gotta see it from above. There's your eye. There's your eye. The Alturas camp itself, it's an eye. If you go higher, it'll show better yet. So this is how there's like Easter eggs that people have not found, because it's kind of like the same thing like the I Ching I found. You gotta look at it from the top. There's your eye. The Alturas camp is the eye. And then the road itself, it's like the tentacles of the eye. And there's a sticker like that. There's a sticker like that in I think it's in where? In the back of the strip club, I think it is. Might have to go over there to show off. Where is that thing? I keep forgetting. Right here. I forgot. There's another place where I've seen those stickers, but I can't remember. But there's your eye. It's from the top that you see it. Kind of looks like an eye. Like the eye from the tentacles with the stickers. I think there's also one in Benny's as well. And then you also from looking at let's say at a 2D perspective of the map from the top, like satellite image and whatnot. I don't know if this is like, it kind of sounds like kind of sketchy, but if you ask me, it does kind of look like a heartbeat. Right there, the road below me. That looks like a heartbeat. You got it right there. And then the song goes like, heartbeat, I'm looking for a heartbeat, right? There's your heartbeat right down there in the road. And places like this, I kept searching. I did like the symmetry on the map. I still haven't figured out. Okay, it says like a lot of people made the little circle thing like the dock reference. But I don't believe it's kind of like a dock reference. It might have to do with something else. Then here we go on top of the I Ching. North to south, you get like one a few trigrams, and then south to north. South to north, you get a few trigrams. North to south, you get another few trigrams. I have a video from long ago. I think it was already like, it's been already like 3 years or something like that. And the only obvious place I found with, it's like some fragmented clues, because it goes like intelligence injured. I think that's a reference to Trevor, because he goes into story mode telling his story, but of a girl named Trisha. And then he's like, that he was a Air Force pilot, but then an evil witch came by and took off his wings because he was like mentally deranged and stuff like that. That's how the story goes. There's another reference right here, has also caught my eye, and it has to do with a picture from the Casino DLC as well. I think I have it, I'm not sure. It's like airplane. Then it goes like with the Vinewood, the antenna, and then you see on the back. I'm lagging all over the. Why did I lag over that place? I never lagged up there. I'm going through places that I'm lagging that I never lagged before. Cause I know in the casino a lot of people get lagged out. But like it's like literally when you're gonna pass like through here, that's when you get lagged out, not up there. That's kind of weird. I got lagged out in the mountain as well. Maybe it's because of the stream, I don't know. I know I got a good enough speed, but let me see if I got that thing on the penthouse. Nope. No, I don't have that picture over here.
I don't know. The place is expensive. I'm broke as fuck right now, man.
Maybe on the oh, I know where I can show that picture of. It's gotta be there. There's a bunch of reference all over, but I haven't had the time to go look and check it out.
Throwing a party at your penthouse?
It's small pieces. Let me see if I can find it.
Will be cleaned right away.
This one's an awkward one. And there's something I saw kind of like this in the Doomsday DLC. And I know there's a lot of stuff in the Doomsday DLC inside of the doors. A lot of people speculated in there. I've seen all that.
So you recognize me? Maybe?
Where is it? Like the Vinewood one. There's some movie posters. Oh, come on. Where is it at? Here we go with the reference to Chilliad from the Casino DLC. They always like, yet again, this update. Do you know about the eggs of Mount Chilliad? That goes like that. And then they even made it clear that you have to be like drugged to see something up there. I don't know what it is. I know it has. Now I know it has to do with drugs. Maybe you gotta be high. I don't know if it's drunk. I always smell like that gas puff in front of Trevor's house as well. And I never gotten. Here it is. This picture right here kind of like caught my attention because there's nothing. I think it was Danny Vidiot back then in the day when he was also doing mystery videos. That I don't know if it was him or somebody, because I know he found the Yeti Easter egg in the shadows of the bunker. And he was up there in that Vinewood sign in the antenna. Apparently there was a Morse code that also popped out from that antenna to him, but I don't know if it was made up or what. I'm not sure. I don't know if it triggered something that
After all that gas
the Morse
station
code
last
showed
night?
up from the antenna,
And you
but
know
I'm
they
not
only
sure.
cover 'em in
But
spice.
if you look behind the antenna in the mountain, that ray of light that crosses, I don't know if that's the moon or the sun. Maybe it could be the moon because the picture is like in the afternoon, right?
Dinner time.
So with the, like standing in that location up in the mountain, looking at that direction, I don't know, maybe you're gonna be able to see something, or I don't, yeah, Vinewood at dusk, see?
After all
So that's
that
gotta
gas
be the
they had
moon
last
back
night?
there in Mount
And
Gordo.
you know they'll only cover 'em in spice.
And then you stand up there, but I don't know why they have like this, like something coming out of the antenna, like a broadcast or something. Like, and I've stood there for days and whatnot, and there's no more code that popped up for me. I don't know, but they always, that picture always caught my attention. Looked around, I haven't been able to nail nothing. Let's go see that eye sticker. See what I want to show you about the Alturas camp. So it's like from up there, like some sort of, I don't know. I've never gotten a Morse code from that antenna. Never. It's kind of awkward how it pans it out, and then it just shows you like this ray, like if you're looking from up there, but then it kind of like cuts the moon. It's got to be something with a trick played with moonlight. I'm not sure. I've not seen them stickers somewhere else. I think I've seen it on Manny's as well. I don't want to cause a... Let me see if I can see them on Benny. Because I don't want to shoot up the strip club just to go in there and check it out. If I deliver my vehicle first, then I might be able to call in a... If you're in the car meet, don't get mad when you get punched or something, because you always push circles so fast you're gonna end up hitting. You're always gonna end up hitting somebody, and it's not because you meant it. It's because you're pushing circles too fast.
It's coming at you.
Always look down so they spawn closer. Let me see if I can see that sticker somewhere in here. I know I've seen them. Right here. Look at it right there. The eye with the tentacles. Did I kid you not? And that's exactly what the Alturas camp looks from the top. An eye with the tentacles. Because you could even see the eye socket. Kind of awkward. And then you get like pills back there, whatnot. It's silly stickers, but like the eye with the tentacles. Eye with the tentacles. Alturas camp. Viewed from atop. Eye with tentacles. Bunch of they always point out to something. I don't know if they're tricking people to, I don't know. This literally got to be like a marketing stunt, or tricking people to think they put something. Maybe they did, I don't know, because they shoved in the the Yeti Easter egg with the wolf, and nobody knew about it until somebody noticed it. I don't know how even. I don't even know how that was even found, to be honest. But they put it in the story mode, and nobody knew about it until somebody figured it out. Oh wait, there's a peyote Easter egg about the Yeti and the wolf, and you end up fighting with the wolf. And it's kind of awkward because what I'm getting at is why would there be is there a real Yeti then? Because it was a dude in a costume. It was a dude in a costume. So, and then when you're on that mission with Franklin, if you look with a thermal scope at a certain location, you're gonna see him standing right next to a tree, and he pops out. So, is it a dude in a costume, or is it a real Yeti? Because the real Yeti that you end up fighting with in the boneyard, the airplane boneyard over here, the real Yeti, like, it has superhuman strength, and you have to beat the wolf. Because I did do that, but I had to trigger it with the foggy weather thing. So I don't know about that. But yeah, it's Chilliad Easter eggs again. Do you know about the eggs, Mount Chilliad? I think I can go replay that thing. Let me go see one second right quick. Maybe I can go replay that right quick. Let me get that fast. Ha! Look who's there. Yeti. Speaking about the Yeti. What time is it? $2,700. Let me see if I can replay that for right quick. First dose. Welcome to the troop. So it's a whole cinematic. Yeah, it's the same cinematic. It's the whole thing again from the start.
Are you ready to see this little man weep? Here comes the violence! No! But I'm gonna...
Poor Ron, man.
Don't just stand there! Help me! Whoa! Shut the fuck up!
Now pay close attention to what he says right now.
You? My friend. That's my friend. And he is extremely dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
Yes, extremely.
Yeah, I can tell you've seen some shit. Walked in here like it's a fucking tea party. Not a snitch, are ya? Know anything about the eggs on Mount Chilliad?
Labrat!
Know anything about the eggs Mount Chilliad? Pay close attention now again.
Labrat wouldn't go anywhere without him. Labrat, this is our new friend, Fresh Meat. Doesn't seem to know much about the eggs on
Mount Chilliad.
So what do you recommend we give as a first dose into the fucking truth, man? Me first, of course.
Okay, well, as your physician, let's see, I recommend a baseline of cocaine. And then 5 big hits off of the pen.
Only guy who can
I
go
swear to
right
God,
through
he
damn
kind of
two
looked
doses of
like
vape.
Omega or
And some of the new
familiar to him.
methamphetamine my assistant's been working on to get your oxytocin levels right.
Kind of crazy
We'll
as
finish
well.
with a little something I like to call snake
Maybe
sweet.
literally crazy.
Half mescaline, half scopolamine. Now that'll take you the rest of the way.
Yeah. Perfect. Dosage?
Well, as your physician under the circumstances, I recommend a lot.
Exactly my thoughts. Now the same for them.
Ah, shit, I gotta restock.
Alright, walk with me. You know a guy by the name of Wade? Hey, he's in our troop. Really, really smart. He called me a few weeks ago.
Alright, that was it. So more references to the Mount Chilliad. I already did this crap. I'm not about to go do that again. Was the only reference, like, again, Mount Chilliad. They want to go. They want to literally, like, they want to go. They want to go waste mystery hunters, Easter egg hunters, whatever. Not. They want to make us go waste time again up there. Probably bet there's nothing on the story mode. As a matter of fact, let's go check. Let's go check that shit out. I'm skeptical about that shit. There ain't gonna be shit there. Always bugging with that shit. There was never no freaking jetpack even to begin with. And then they shoved that shit online, which a lot of people got mad. But there could be something, I don't know. But I highly doubt it.
It's the same drama. People just don't get that this is art. Excuse me.
There you go. Yeah. It's just art. Literally. 3D design and graphics, that's art, dude. I was getting the hang of doing mods and pulling out 3D and editing stuff, and basically lost it. I think we can do this faster. Let's do the old acting. What? What do you mean director mode? What? Oh, because I was in a car, really? Let's go into director mode. That way we can jeepity jump all the way. But it's not the same thing as story mode, though. It's not gonna be the same thing as story mode, but you can play with time here and stuff like that, so. Settings. Let's do this. Let's do this. Off. Midnight. Come back once your story's complete. Then the railgun is gonna make its appearance on. I don't have a flashlight. Crap. I don't think you get a flashlight on. No attachments. Nope. No flashlight. Anyways, you can see it down there. Just to see it, UFO. It doesn't even necessarily have to be on thundery weather. Let's put rain. Just gotta wait for it now. I did one day, spawned it exactly at a rainy weather. Awkward changes. I did spawn it one time without doing no cheat codes, no nothing. I just waited and waited until it began to rain, and then it showed up. And it does spawn in director mode, which is kind of like awkward. But I'm gonna take my time one of these days, revisit the ghost, revisit most of the Easter eggs to see what comes up. Maybe if something changed or not. Look around for changes, look around for anything new. I know it's kind of like faster in the computer, looking within the files to see maybe the guru post something. I gotta follow up on that. I've been a lot of years without no possible theories or none of that. Mostly everybody gave up the hunt since they couldn't find anything else. Last I found was that I Ching, like I said earlier, and it's just like fragmented words. And one of the tests I did in the time where Trevor gets to go to Los Santos because he heard Michael's references, like, oh, a ghost just talked. When you go to destroy the lost trailer camp, right there on that mission, thundery weather happens. No matter how you do it, it doesn't matter how you do it. Always, when you do that mission, there's always going to be thundery weather. So I took my time and went from over here, destroyed the lost trailer camp, and then instead of heading towards the city, I headed towards this highway right here to see if at that point in time in the thundery weather, maybe I could have seen the crashed UFO here. But I took a few turns. I waited for a couple of hours. I did 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and nothing happened. But now the question begins that how they did and set up that warehouse from the troop on this DLC, and it says fuck the FIB, whatnot. Like, it's a lot of reference to Trevor, because Trevor's the one that has the chopper, and he writes in spray paint fuck the FIB on the chopper, and he puts Trevor Phillips Enterprises or Industries, I can't remember that well. And then you get the Murder 8 mystery where the Murder Abraham notes appears there, and then it says he died in prison. And then you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 5. I never found 6 dead bodies on the Paleto Bay Islands. Some people have seen 6. I've only seen 5 dead bodies. I never gotten the 6 dead bodies. It's supposed to be like two bodies on the two dead bodies per island. But I only seen 5, not 6. So that I found that kind of weird as well. And I haven't taken the time to see when you do with Trevor and you take the tourists and people you find in random events and you can take them to the Alturas camp. Prior to all this to the Alturas camp, go back and check how many bodies is there. But even on the online, there's always 6 dead bodies around those islands, and it's female dead bodies. I remember Robin Rams, he did a video a long time ago. He spawned those bodies up here, and then he started with mods and stuff. He put a glass in front of the bodies, and the bodies were females, and they had an 8 on their belly. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? That was dope. I'm like, yo, that was really messed up. Robin Rams, I remember his video doing that stuff up here. And then he goes under the map and there's like some sort of square down there. I'm not sure. Maybe it does not want to spawn now. Is this the freaking one where was it 3 in the morning? I even forgot. Maybe it's 3. If it doesn't spawn, I'm not gonna wait again. Maybe I'm not in the 100% in the 100% save game file. Am I? I can't remember if it was 3. It's supposed to spawn by now. There it is. You don't need thundery weather to make it spawn, just rainy weather. I've checked with all weather conditions, foggy, clear, overcast, only rainy. You don't need thundery weather to make this thing spawn up there. Just rainy weather. So, I don't know. But it's a hologram since the real one is over the alien camp. When you get close to it, it's just like, same thing happens in director mode. It's like a mirror or something. Kind of awkward. I've done like crazy things like the leap of faith and all of that. See if I will get beamed up. But yeah, it's just like the eggs on Mount Chilliad. I know this is like 1, and then the symbols around the mountain. And that's it. Now I want to go check some shit right quick. On the blueprint map. That blueprint map that came with the game back then, and you put a black light over it. This lake is highlighted all the way around. I've always come to this lake to see if, I don't know, maybe something happens. Nothing. That lake right there, something is highlighted in the blueprint map, and I never gotten nothing to see, watch, not from the reflection of the water as well. Maybe you could get some sort of reflection off of the water. Like that, the shadow right now on the water, that's kind of awkward. But there's nothing. Let's try. Clear. What time is it? It says afternoon. I didn't. Wait. Midday. What time is it? 12. 1300 hours is the but nothing. kind of weird that on that blueprint map, this lake is highlighted all the way around, and no random event, nothing. Never found nothing. They're not even what should we call it? One of those alien artifacts that you find, UFO things. Not even that. But if I go up there again, UFO is still gonna be up there. Once it spawns, it just stays there, I think. If I remember right. Or did it go away? Yeah, it went away. The other one is... Did I nailed it or did I nailed it not? I don't know, and there's another weird ass thing in this bunker right here. You buy a hangar. You can go all around this place, and then if you go to the, why does it not show on the map? Oh, never mind. If you go to the control tower, you get 4 stars, obviously. You get 4 stars when you get to the control tower. That icon seems to change. On here, the hangar is closed. Hangar is closed, and then the icon that stars, that circle with the star, military thing, on the online it's different. Then the hangar is open. So I would have to check as well. Maybe try and going under the map somehow and try to go in there and see if all that interior is there in the story. Because on the online, the hangar is open. I don't know. Maybe that's where they store the Zancudo UFO. Who knows? But if you pay attention to that star on the online, as soon as you get far to it, you're gonna see the exact same one. But once you get close to it, it'll change. I might do this on the computer with the mod menu and revisit all of this stuff. I think, what is it? It's gonna be 1 now. And then it's obvious, it's kind of weird, the sequence of lights. At 1 you get a first set spawn, then at 2 another set spawns, and then at 3 the light shows up. And then you can on the online, you come here, boom boom boom, you buy a hangar, you can roam around the base. As soon as you go in there, you get 4 stars. There's nothing here. Like, elevator to where? I thought they was gonna do some sort of entrance underwater. There's a really deep area right here where maybe they could do a tunnel under the base and make like a submarine hangar. Cause that's another thing. You get the submarine, but it says return to storage, and then where does it store? You don't have a hangar for the Kasatka, the submarine. I can't spell that. You don't get a hangar for the submarine. So where is it at? Where does it store at? On just underwater? When you call it back, it just surfaces. That was kind of pointless. They've never done anything down here. I thought maybe like, I know people done crazy things. Like they done like a tunnel that runs all the way under the mountain with a secret base down there. Or either they make a tunnel in the ocean and make like this sort of facility down there where you get to store your submarine down there and whatnot. But I don't know. To me, like the most obvious is an elevator to an underground train station, and it goes all the way up down to the mountain for a secret research lab where they have aliens and whatnot in there. There's no picture on the blueprint map. It says take control. The most oddest thing I ever seen having to do with this base. There was this guy, I even forgot his name. As soon as I brought out about the I Ching, that when you look at it, because there's also like a railgun. Freaking dumbass, to be honest. This has no resemblance to be a freaking railgun from this guy. There goes the other set of lights. First, it was like the ones in the other side. Now there's one in the almost to the center, and then the light's gonna spawn at 3. Why I have Michael's voice? Really? It almost spawns right on top of the at the elevator door. I wonder why you don't get to pull out your phone like that on the... Some people have even opened this. I know there's some sort of interior in there, because I've seen like people opening this with a motorcycle. It's about to spawn at 3 a.m. Oh, I forget about the super jump. There it goes. People was even talking stuff about those, holy shit, what the hell? That's a crazy ass light. It spawns to be honest, it spawns right on top of the elevator door. And I know this door opens with a motorcycle. Like you gotta ram it or somewhat. But yeah, more references to Chilliad. I don't know what's that all about. Who knows, maybe they're making us waste time or whatnot. But until the next one, I will be like making, whenever I have the time, I'm gonna revisit all of the mystery eggs, Easter eggs and mystery places and whatnot. See if there's changes or whatnot, and then I know there's not gonna be anything, but who knows? Maybe they did add something on the story mode that nobody knows nothing about yet. Gotta wait until the guru comes up with something. Until the next one. I can't say keep on hunting because there's something big out there, but you never know. Peace.